guys, it's Shipface here, and this is this week's cruise news. I hope everyone had an amazing Easter weekend. Now it's time to get into the cruise news. The first bit of news I've got for you guys this week is that Disney Cruise Line has brought out some wearable bands called Disney Band Plus. It's basically like the WoW bands on Royal Caribbean, and I think the MSC little things as well. And Princess has the best wearable technology out there as well, to be honest. And yeah, it opens your stateroom, pays for snacks, souvenirs. It can open something, a kids club as well for the kids. So yeah, it's really good that they bought it. They've had this technology at their parks for years now, so it's good to see them bringing it to their ships. It's currently being tested on the Disney Wish before its official release later this year. So last week I sent out Norwegian's new prohibited item, which was fans, all type of fans, no matter what exception. They've now come out this week and changed the rule. It's now all fans except small electrical ones and battery operated ones. It doesn't make sense if you get those like electrical ones with batteries in from the Powerland that you can't take it on Norwegian Cruise Line. So yeah, they just don't want these massive fans. I've never seen anyone take a fan like the size that they're talking about onto the ship. So yeah, there must be a really specific incident that happened for them to do this with their prohibited list. So yeah, they've changed it so you can take small electrical ones and battery operated fans. So yeah, it's good that they've come out and changed that rule. This week in my cruise ship memorabilia, I'm going to show you this magnet I got on Wonder of the Seas. Well, this is something I've never really seen before. This is why I bought it. Is that it's personalised to the stops. So this is Marseille, Florence, Palma de Mallorca, Barcelona, and Naples. How's it got Civitavecchia? So maybe they planned this that you got on it, Civitavecchia. But I've never seen them do this. I know with Oasis of the Seas, which I've compared before, they do the same cinematic itinerary for every year for 6 months. Every single year, no matter what Oasis costs over here. So obviously it's easy to plan something that they're going to make. But I've just never seen it before. That's why I picked it up. It says Wonder of the Seas, because they easily can just change this for Symphony of the Seas, and then the year after that it's Oasis of the Seas. They change it for Oasis of the Seas. So I just thought it was really interesting to pick up. And yeah, it's quick. We actually don't have a fridge that has a magnet, so it's just currently sat in the bionic bar cup. That didn't really fit in there. Yeah, so it's kind of sitting in there. I need to get like a magnet board to put next to like here and get the magnets for the ships. But yeah, that's my cruise ship memorabilia collection. Staying on the Norwegian Cruise Line news, they are testing Starlink, the hyper super speed internet that all the cruise lines are currently doing. It's currently on Royal Caribbean, or the Royal Caribbean group, so it's going across that fleet. It's going across Carnival's fleet. Now it's gone to NCL. That will also go to their other sister companies. So yeah, they're currently testing it, and if obviously all the other cruise lines have had no problems with it, I'm assuming it's going to go fleet wide at some point. Just it's when they can install all the technology. But yeah, that's really cool that all these ships are going to have the same speed internet. There's not going to be any of these games anymore. Like when Royal Caribbean came out with Voom, and it was like the fastest internet at sea. All of these cruise lines has the same internet now. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if that actually all matches up. I know it depends where you are, because obviously when you go on P&O, if you go into the Norwegian fjords, sometimes the internet dropped. I don't know if that's just back when I was on Celebrity years ago. Obviously the internet was not as good back in 2015-14-ish to what the technology is now. It might not be as like that, but it depends where you are in the world depending on how quick it is. Well, it's even like Virgin Voyages. Well, they don't have Starlink, but their satellite is in North America. Don't really know how that works. I thought satellites are just in the sky, but I'm not very technical. But their fast speed internet doesn't work in Europe. So if it's the range, or if it's just something that they bought, or they just know their ships are going to end up in North America, so they've just invested over there. So that was really weird. So basically, people were paying for suites, and that would have advertised premium internet, and yeah, it's not in that area. Seems really weird, but yeah, but all the major cruise lines are going to have the same internet, which is really interesting. Symphony of the Seas is back in Europe for the first time since its maiden season, and is currently in dry dock in Cadiz. It it's only just over 2 week dry dock, so I wouldn't expect any massive changes. Maybe a carpet somewhere, but like it's more technical. Like they're checking the propellers, what are they called, azipods, that's the word, and making sure all the technical works because they have to have this every 5 years. So I wouldn't expect any major changes within the ship. Because the Symphony of the Seas was the first one that came out with all the also best of slides playmakers, so I wouldn't expect. So Oasis and Allure were getting that. That's why it took longer. But yeah, Symphony of the Seas, I wouldn't expect any major changes. So I just came across this article that says why does food taste better on the cruise, and obviously when you're on holiday, psychologically that you're more relaxed and happy, so things taste better anyway. It's like I've had a Shirley Temple on Royal Caribbean, and it never tastes the same at home or on any other cruise line. To be fair, it might just be the grenadine they use, but it's just something I like. But this goes on to say that it's the sea salt that is added to our senses that actually makes food taste better, which is really interesting. It says because we're surrounded by the ocean, so the sea, there's more salt in the air, and yeah, apparently that added to our senses, which makes the food taste better and drink. I just thought it was really interesting. I had to chat. That is all the news I got for you guys this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. It's very much appreciated and it really does help me out. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter, so link will be in the description below to go and follow me on those platforms. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Chipface here, and I will see you guys in the next video.